Look, if I was going to pick the number one frustration around style and wardrobe and trying to look a semblance of stylish, it would be time. And so I think the great frustration that most people have is they look at their wardrobe with lots of choices and they can't quite put it together in a way that makes sense. And so they waste time. You know, it's not a vanity thing. I think some people think that going through something like a style transformation is about vanity. It's just about feeling like you're in your own skin and not trying to emulate somebody else's style. If you're not fully comfortable in what you're wearing, then it's a distraction from you being amazing in whatever else it is that you're doing. So I know there's been probably a couple of occasions where I was presenting, and when I look at the photos of what I wore, I cringe. I just cringe. And I think intuitively in those sessions, I knew. And so my presentation was a little bit off. Whereas if you're in something that just feels comfortable and feels good and looks okay, and you feel at home in it, you're not distracted by how you look. It's not necessarily that you're out there to make a strong statement about who, being, unique. It's more that it allows the mind to really just focus on what you want in that moment, rather than going, oh, crumbs, I really shouldn't have worn this today because your skirt's riding up or whatever. Yeah. So why I really loved working with Fiona and Christy was a little bit about who they are. They are really sweet and sincere and grounded human beings. But I think, what I loved as well was that there was an element of teach, so that, I could go away and build my own wardrobe and not feel like what I've understood about other stylists is you need to consult with them every time you need to buy something or get an outfit together. Dressing well and putting together a wardrobe that actually looks good is as much an art as it is a science. And so I think, learning the fundamentals of what to steer clear of, and yes, that is a nice colour for that person, but not for me. I think a lot of women my age especially, they're not interested in being trendsetters or following trends. I think there's a much stronger move towards, having what you wear be a reflection of who you are, and I think these guys are really tapped into that. And so I have to say the entire exercise was as much a personal development program as it was about the clothes and the fashion itself. So I think they're quite unique in that way.